Konnichiwa, Mina-san. Welcome to another episode of Backlog Brain Rot. We're going to the draft boards again. We've only done, I think, one draft so far, but we're going to try to do a few more of them, and we figured why not get kicking again with the Nintendo franchises draft. So basically, I went on, I think it was Wikipedia or some site, and looked at what all the different IP that Nintendo has that are franchises, and we split them off into 78 different options here. Now, it's not a perfect list because I'm sure there's stuff missing. Pokemon's a mess. I didn't even know how to mess with that. So, we're going to do our best. We can always clean up and do a different one if we don't like it, but I think we pretty much covered the basis here. And before I explain what all we got here, of course, I'll introduce my co-host. We got, as always, Parrott.
Hello, hello.
And Sean.
Yeah, I love this draft season.
Yeah, we got to do something because most of our teams are not. We're already looking toward the draft, especially you, Parrot. Sorry, but
As long as, just
Is
like
that
my fantasy
always-
football teams also, so.
Isn't that always looking towards the draft in Brooklyn?
Always looking toward the draft.
hey, if you're a Pirates fan, you're always looking toward the draft, and then you don't hear about the prospects for a couple years anyway. But
Paul Skeens.
yeah, he's good. Well, we have him. But so anyway, yeah. We decided on the draft order. I did a wheel spin. Parrot has the first pick. I have the second pick. Sean has the third pick, and we're gonna do a snake draft. So basically, this is high stakes. We're taking this as, again, we did the Desert Island before. We can only ever play these Nintendo franchises ever again. Think of it that way. This is life or death, because guess what? If you want to play Style Savvy and you don't pick it, well, too bad, because somebody else took all the Style
Tough
Savvy
luck.
games with them to the island that they're stuck on. So
Now, that would be a torturous island if that's all you had left.
well, I mean, endless replay value. I mean, you're just stylizing
True.
clothes, and hey, if you get out, maybe you could be a real fashion designer after that. So yeah, before we start, some of these franchises, I just want to explain how we split them up, because Nintendo splits them up weirdly, so I tried to as well. So the first row, I think everything's pretty easily recognized. The Giant ST is Style Savvy, and then Box Boy and Chibi Robo are the other ones that are kind of hidden, and then Custom Robo is the one between Nintendo Dogs and Clubhouse Games. On the second row, that I think that I always forget which one this is. I think this is the Japanese version of Elite Beat Agents. It's like Oden something. So that's what that one is for that one. And then the big one here is Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Country are split. So the only games you will get with Donkey Kong Country are obviously Country 1, 2, and 3, the GBA, all the different versions, and then Returns and Tropical Freeze. All the other Donkey Kong games, including the new one, are in the other Donkey Kong, and all the Jungle Beat and Jungle Climber.
64.
Yeah, 64, all those ones. So that's an interesting one there, because you get some good stuff, because most of the other Donkey Kong games from NES suck, frankly, but you get some good stuff. But you get Donkey Kong Jr. Math, which I just played, and yeah, it's something. Let's see. Otherwise, second row, Fossil Fighters is the one, and then there's a Tingle franchise, which I know nothing about, but I don't even want to know anything about it. So, and then the third row, I don't think so. We separated Zelda 2D and 3D just for clarification there. I don't know what you guys want to do for the Zelda spin-offs. I guess would they count more toward 2D or 3D? Again, I'm not versed in Zelda, so I don't know what to do with that, but
I think, well, it depends on, I think, Link's crossbow training you put in the 3D Zelda, but then,
Triforce
like,
Heroes and stuff.
Triforce Heroes go in the 2D.
Okay.
Alright, not 2D, top down, we call it.
Yeah, we could do the top-down ones with 2D. And then, so yeah, we got Mario and Luigi are separate from... So there's a bunch of Marios. We have Mario and Luigi, we have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. We have Mario Golf, Mario Party, Mario Baseball, Mario Tennis. And then Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Paper Mario. And then let's see, Metroid 2D and 3D. Obviously, we got NES Remix. We got Picross. We got Panel de Pon, which is think about Kirby's Avalanche. I don't know if you guys have played that, or from
Mm-hmm.
Trails, it's Pom Pom Party. That's basically what Panel de Pon is.
Woo!
And then we got the Pokemon games. Like I said, I guess we're gonna keep it like this for now. We have the mainline Pokemon games. We have Detective Pikachu. We have Mystery Dungeon. We have the trading card game, and then we had all the rest of the side games lumped into one. So that probably loads the side games up a lot stronger than they should be. But again, Pokemon was a mess. So, and then we got Pushmo in there. And then, actually, I see Style Savvy on here twice, I just noticed. So, I must have really wanted to put that on here, but.
Oh, we know
We're a
it's going
big
second
style
overall.
Yeah. Let me just double check that, because I do have, like, all the. Oh, no, excuse me. The ST is not Style Savvy, it is Art Style, which is way different.
Oh,
I don't know how that's any
very
different than Art Academy, but I guess it's a different thing, so.
we don't have much time to figure it out since these are obviously going in the first
I
round.
know.
Oh, of course.
I think, I don't know if you guys have any questions on the rest of the series. Tamagotchi Life's near the bottom by Wario Land. Wario Land and WarioWare are separate.
Where does Wario World fall into? Is that Wario Land? We put Wario World with Wario Land?
Yeah, I think all the WarioWare games all the micro game ones go with WarioWare, and I think the rest go with Wario Land. Is kind of how. So yeah, like Wario World, and then the Wii one, Shake It. I think those all go together. The only other thing I did realize too is, where did we want to lump the other Mario spin-offs like Captain Toad and Princess Peach Showtime? I thought we could lump them in with 3D Mario, but because there's no category really for them, because they're all just one game. I guess I could have made a Peach spin-off because they have the DS game
Super
too,
Princess Peach, yeah. I would put Captain Toad, I think, would go with 3D Mario. Um,
Princess Peach
Super
on DS
Princess
would
Peach
go
would be 2D.
2D.
Yes, 2D, yeah.
Okay. What about Showtime then? That 3D, or is that
That's
2D?
3D, I guess. And then I guess I not that I think this can get drafted anytime soon. I assume we're just lumping in Brain Age with Big
Yeah.
Brain Academy.
Yeah,
Is that
there is
Yeah.
is it the same thing?
There's
They're different,
people
but
that had it together. Some people had it as one, some people had it as two. I just lumped them together because I figured they're pretty similar.
works for me. I'm been nervously on the clock, and I've
Yep.
changed my mind like this entire time. The last 8 minutes.
It's a lot
I've
of
been
pressure.
back and
Like I
forth.
said, you're never gonna get to play art style, maybe never again. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
then
I feel like getting the first pick. I'm not in a spot I wanted. I wanted the second or third.
well, then because you really you have the first pick and you get to start the draft up, and then Sean and I basically control the board, and you just have to figure out what we're gonna do. So, the other thing I want to mention before we start is, after 10, we all take 10 picks. We're gonna open trades up, because there's gonna be franchises that we're gonna want that somebody else gets. So if we get through 10 rounds and nobody wants to trade, we'll just continue. But otherwise, if you want Steel Divers, you better be ready to bring maybe 3 different franchises to the table.
Man, it's gonna be juicy. I'm gonna make a team with only like 2 things on it, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be the best 2.
Start all forwards at all 5 positions. That's what we're doing here.
Yep.
All
Real
right.
Dallas Mavericks
And
style,
then-
baby.
Obviously, I will live move these games to where they slot, and I have the draft order. And I guess with that, Parrott, you're on the clock.
Oh boy. Well, I had a lot of different thoughts. I was really considering Nintendogs or Clubhouse games, but I think looking at the options on the board, I want to I just know that you guys are going to take all these really good things before I get to pick again. So since there are only 2 of these options, I think with the first overall pick, I'm going to take 3D Zelda.
Ooh,
Whoa!
not
I think I really wanted a Mario. 3D Mario was my other thought, but I'm like, there's so many other Mario. At least I can get some sort of Mario on my team
Right.
later on. But Zelda, there's not many, and when it comes down to it, I like 3D Zelda more than 2D Zelda. So now I get Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
So and of course Link's crossbow training, I get
Yeah,
that
that was
too.
that was a big swing when Sean put that in with 3D Zelda.
Yeah, once he said that put me over the edge and made me confirm that I was going to take 3D Zelda first.
So 3D Zelda had better workouts than 3D Mario. That's what we're going with here. They worked out better
Yep,
for your
that's what it
form.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been debating for days, and this is I think is the right choice for me
Yeah.
looking at this final options on the board. So I feel pretty good about it.
It's funny because I do have a draft board where I tried to like look through all these, and I haven't played much 3D Zelda yet, but even then I still had it in A tier for me. But unsurprisingly, my first pick is going to be 3D Mario because,
Yep.
like Parrott said, there's other platformers you can get. I almost want to do 2D Mario just because there's so many great. Super Mario World, you have a bunch of different stuff, but in the end, you have Mario 64, you have the Galaxy games, you have Sunshine, you have Super Mario Odyssey, you have Captain Toad, which is thrown in. And while there isn't that many of them, I just feel like I could play the 3D Mario games forever, basically. So that is going to be my pick.
All right. Well, like all good GMs say, my number one player on my draft board fell to me at my pick. And that is, I'm going to select with the third overall pick. We're going to select Super Smash Brothers.
Ooh.
Super Smash Brothers. Yep, the ultimate game. I get the top tier fighting game in Melee that, all your Melee enthusiasts. I get my favorite Super Smash Brothers Brawl, so I can be running around the map slipping all over the place. I get my Wii U Smash 4 and my 3DS version, and I get They Are All Here Smash Bros. Ultimate. And we don't even need to talk about 64. That will not be played in this household.
No.
It's still fun. Like, I actually played it a couple years ago, but yeah, it's definitely the weakest one, but I think the only way I would ever play it again is just if I had 4 people and really got tired of the other Smashes for some reason, but it's so different.
But yeah, I got my number one guy at pick 3. We can,
You did.
our draft room was really happy,
That's what they always say, right?
Yeah, that's what we always
Well,
said.
exactly who we wanted fell right to
Well,
me. That's all I could ever
yeah.
imagine.
Miami Heat with Justice Winslow. Wow.
He was a good player at Duke, but man, he didn't turn out. All right, and
Let's hope
Sean,
that
you get
Super
to go
Smash Brothers
again.
Melee.
This is
Yep.
a snake draft, so you get your.
All right,
top
right back
pick.
on the clock, and I deliberately wanted to make sure this was my second pick and not my first pick, just to make sure we're establishing who the leader of the team is, not who the the runner up is, and I'm going with 2D Zelda, or as I like to call it, top-down Zelda. That is I got my number 2 player at pick number 4. Look at that.
That's
Look
a
at
good
that,
one.
guys. I got my top 2 players off the board for me at 3 and 4. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I got my favorite Zelda game, A Link to the Past. I got a Link's Awakening. I got my beloved Minish Cap. Shout out to Ed.
Minish Cap. I'm jealous for that one.
You got
That's the
Zelda
sleeper pick
2,
right there.
my favorite 2D Zelda of the 2
Yeah.
I've played.
You get Four Swords Adventures.
Dude, that game's awesome. So let's not.
And you get Triforce
right.
Heroes.
Oh, of course. But yeah, I got my top-down Zelda. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll. And from the looks of it, I think I could get my number 3 player at my next pick.
I don't know, Sean, because there's one I thought you were gonna pick. I don't think it's gonna make it back to you. We'll see once.
Oh, I think
but-
it will. I think it will. I think it will.
All right, well, on the clock here now. I think this is where the draft's gonna start getting a little spicy because the picks so far haven't been surprising. This one here, now, if this were a different draft with different people, I may gamble and let this franchise wait, but it's my favorite Nintendo franchise, so I am not going to let Parrott get this from me. Because I know, Sean, you don't really like it, but Fire Emblem is going to be my next
Okay.
pick.
Oh, interesting.
Wasn't even on
Okay.
my board.
I know.
He was on my do not draft. He was on. They were on my do not draft list. I had a lot of red flags
character
came up.
concerns with Fire
Yeah, a
Emblem.
lot of character concerns.
Yeah, it's a boom or bust franchise, but
Yeah.
Parrott loves. I feel like he's starting to like the franchise as much as me, and I would be heartbroken if I didn't get Fire Emblem. So I'm gonna snatch it up here, even though people might consider it a bit early. It's not too early for me. So
No, I made a little tier of what I considered like the top tier, A tier games that are probably going to go in the first few rounds, and this was in it, so it was certainly a possibility. Which is, I would say, like if we did this like 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, Fire Emblem would not be this high up.
I could have
like,
waited till the 10th round probably and grabbed it.
Yeah.
But
Nowadays
Like I
they
said,
treat it like a top franchise.
Yeah,
I was
like I said,
thinking that-
too many character concerns for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was thinking
Couldn't draft them.
if Parrott threw a curveball and picked at number 1, I would have picked Pikmin out of spite just to do a trade bait later.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to play nice here.
all right, Parrott. I know it's
All right,
been ages,
wow.
but now you get 2 picks.
This is good for me. Just like Sean said, this player fell right to me. I'm gonna snatch up 2D Mario.
Yeah,
this was
that's-
one of my. This is one that I was considering taking first. So, getting it now, definitely a great value, and it still grows. I get Mario Wonder.
Yo.
We get Mario Makers. Maybe they'll make more of those. This is a franchise that'll never die. So I guess they're just gonna keep sending me them on the desert island.
You get or Sean's favorite Mario 2 and Mario Land 2.
Oh, my favorites, my absolute favorites. Yeah, but you don't get Mario Land 3, which is Wario
That's
Land.
true. Unless he's
Super Mario, the 2D Mario, they were high on our draft board pre-draft, and then the medicals came back, and just it didn't match. Didn't match. We had a couple red flags with the medicals, so we had to ultimately had to pass. If they could have fell to us, maybe we would have took them, but not at that price tag.
Yeah, we were a little worried about the college years, all those new Super Mario Brothers games. We're a little
Whoa,
worried.
whoa! Let's
but-
not
but-
throw
but-
shade at. Let's not throw shade
but-
at the.
And then, so I got another pick.
Yep.
So on my board here, I still have 4 blue chip players out there, and I think this is a slam dunk. And if I get any sort of royalties from this is the obvious pick. I'm just gonna take Pokemon, Pokemon.
I will say Pokemon was not even high on my draft board.
I know
so-
it wasn't, but it was gonna be on Sean's, and
It was my number 3 player. You didn't
Oh,
fall back to
man.
me. No.
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest Nintendo franchise. I don't even know if it is arguable. It's got to be the biggest, even
definitely.
bigger.
You're
than
gonna make the
Mario.
most money.
Yeah, and see,
So-
Parrott, you've got a nice balance already. You got your 3D adventure game, you got your 2D platformer, and you got your RPG now.
I'm feeling really good about how I was really nervous, but this is like my dream scenario that these 3 fell to me. So
Nice.
we're looking good out here.
You
No
got
character
your Jimmer.
concerns on Pokemon.
Yeah.
No.
You got your Jimmer Fredette.
All right, so now
Great.
for me, so basically I had I think 7 top tier chip prospects on my board. Let's see, 4 of them have been taken. There's still 3 left, so I'm still feeling pretty good. I have a feeling this one might hurt Sean a little bit, but I gotta get this now because I don't think it's gonna come back to me. I'm taking Xenoblade with
All
the
right,
next pick.
Oh, okay. I had this as a C tier.
Oh, I
This
know
is
how
my
much.
number 4 player on my
Yeah,
draft
I knew how
board.
much. I knew it wasn't gonna come back to me. I know Sean loves Xenoblade as much as I do, and I have a very RPG heavy list so far, but I'm feeling pretty good. So
Yeah, Xenoblade was not on my draft board. That was one I knew it wasn't going to happen. I was going to take Xenoblade as a flyer in the 10th round, maybe.
I thought you were
but
gonna take it as trade bait.
No. That's later.
It's all right. Okay, it happens. Can't draft them all. Can't draft them all. But with my pick, this guy fell to us at the right spot. We had to take him because we're here. We just had to do it. So we're gonna take Paper Mario
That's a good
franchise.
one,
I
yeah.
know, high, very, very high ceiling, low floor, high ceiling player, low floor, high volume shooter.
Yeah.
We got him. We've seen its peaks. Those first 2 years in college. If he came out of the draft after that second year, probably would have been the number 1 pick. had some down years in his junior and
Yep.
senior year, so he fell a little bit. But hey, we're harping on that potential. Give us Paper Mario. Welcome to the franchise.
And he got the remake, so he kind of had like a sophomore resurgence then when he had like a year like that. So, in the first two games, I mean, the first 2 years are peak alone. So,
Well, he should have came out. He shouldn't have gone back. He wanted to win that national championship.
Sean drafted a washed-up player.
oh,
Oh, whoa. All right, well, the washed-up player. Now we're going to get the 4-year senior, the real chemistry guy of this team. And with this next pick, we're going to go with Donkey Kong Country.
oh no, that was gonna be my next pick. That one.
I'm taking Donkey Kong Country, the 4-year senior, classic UNC, white guy out of UNC.
I don't know why my screen was messing up a little bit, but
I got my Cody Zeller / Cody Zeller went to UNC. No, one of the Zeller brothers. Did they go to UNC, the Zeller brothers, or did they go to Duke?
I couldn't stand him. Oh man, that definitely hurt me because that was gonna be my next pick for sure. So
I knew that wasn't coming back to me. That was one of my last A tier. A couple of non-A tier prospects from my board they're still sitting out here, so I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Yeah, that's what all the GMs say.
All right, well, Sean definitely put me in a pickle here. So let me think what I'm gonna do here, because that was for sure gonna be my next pick.
You've stumped him. You've broken him.
You did. I'm trying to play.
Clock's
the
ticking.
in my head
Don't pull a Minnesota Vikings 2 years in a row. Don't get your picking in time.
I'm pretty much into my A tiers now, and while I was kind of talking this one down, you know what? I'm gonna grab this franchise now. I'm grabbing 2D Metroid.
Ooh, okay.
If I can find it.
Not a lot of sales with that one.
No, but I feel like there's barely. I haven't played too many of them, but the ones I've played I loved, and I need some variety here, and they're all great. So.
I know Jay Billis loved this guy.
This is a good pick. I honestly am glad you did that because I didn't even notice that they were split. I kind of split, so that saved me from making a big mistake.
All right, you're up, Parrott.
Well, I don't think that either of you guys are going to take this, but kind of in the similar vein of Pokemon, this is a crowd pleaser. This is a game that will really stretch out the life on the island. I'm going to take Animal Crossing.
Ooh.
Another.
That was my next pick. That was my next pick.
That's another blue chip player out here. Nintendo loves this franchise. It's always going to get new content. I mean, hell, there's even a new update for the Switch one now coming out of nowhere. So.
Yeah.
Yep, you just drafted the reigning National College Player of the Year. Coming into the year, he was a very big sleeper, and came out of nowhere, and he's a top 16 pick right there.
Yeah, I feel really good about how that felt to me. I didn't think it would.
Nice late lottery pick.
Let me see if I think I might have forgot about Animal Crossing. I don't think I put it even on my board. I did not.
See, this is like when you have a bad training. Scouting staff. This sort of stuff happens. This sort of stuff can happen when you have a bad scouting.
I mean, I can't say I really like it that much. So clearly, I just don't stay up for the West Coast players. So
yeah, that Gonzaga. He was on Gonzaga. So
yeah, so
there's so many. I still have two more that I would have considered A tiers. So I think I got to take one, even if they're not always my personal favorite. So again, I think I'm getting a lot of good variety and value on this team. I think I got to take Mario Kart.
Ooh, you almost gave me a heart attack there, but
too many red flags for me.
It's not even, I'm gonna have to have a real sit down with Mario Kart because it's not even my favorite. But I think out of the rest of the things on the board, this is like the clear last A tier Nintendo franchise left. So I had to take it, even if it's not always my personal favorite. Yeah. But we can set aside our differences.
Mario Kart had too many clashes with my current roster makeup. I already have my kart racer with Crash Team Racing on my team, and that'd be too many cooks in the kitchen, too many big alpha personalities, so I couldn't do it.
You already had Smash too, so you already had your multiplayer.
Yeah, they were on my do not draft list.
Which, speaking of, my next pick is going to be Mario Party because I need that multiplayer. I knew Parrott was going to pick it, but I figured Sean's probably going to get close here, so I want to scoop it up because I love Mario Party. I need some variety here, and I will play Mario Party till the end of time. We got tons of great entries, tons or a couple stinkers, but we're bouncing back. We're getting more, and I could just play the N64 ones and GameCube ones forever, honestly. So
Speaking of that, I actually just played through the campaign of Mario Party 3. Yes, I played Mario Party by myself, and I played the campaign, and it was
hey,
phenomenal.
sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
It's funny. So we got our three top multiplayers off the board here. Well, Parrot hates Mario Party, but that's because he doesn't know what fun is. But
No, I mean, he's a quality player if you like just empty stats.
Hey, Brooklyn Nets love empty stats.
Yeah, he's a big
Michael
he's a
Porter
big
Jr.,
Brooklyn
man.
type player.
All right,
All right,
Sean.
well, I'm on the board now, and Parrot, you took Pokemon. I'm gonna take the superior Pokemon franchise. I'm gonna go with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. The
Nice. I
the
thought
plethora of better games. I have more good games than bad games, unlike the some of the games on this that have already been drafted.
yeah, like Mario Party, but yeah, I thought you were gonna take this one with one of your last picks. I'm surprised it fell this far, but it was smart. It was smart because I wasn't gonna take it.
All right. Well, next up, looking at everything remaining, there's a clear cut pick for me. The highs are really high with this guy, and the lows are pretty. Yes, how'd you know? The lows are pretty low, but I think I have to do it. I'm gonna go with the Yoshi franchise. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
go with
figured,
Yoshi's
yeah,
Island. Yep. I
Nice,
get
nice.
Yoshi's story.
it's a solid
I get
pick.
yeah. He had his blips. When he was dating all those celebrities.
I
He's
feel
coming
like
back though.
he's a safe pick. He's like one of the seniors that you draft just because it's like you know what you're gonna get with him. You always have Yoshi's Island. You have some really great games. I mean, you have sometimes he's gonna let you down, but the floor is high.
Yeah, I mean he did call that timeout when he didn't have any timeouts, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna
that's a
say
good pick. That's a good pick.
Parrot, I think you messed up because you played it too safe on your draft board, and there is a franchise that I consider S tier now that you've been letting hang out here, and I don't think you expected me to pick it, but I'm picking Pikmin.
Yeah. I took a risk.
You messed
Honestly, I
around
was
way
gonna.
too long. I left it open for you for a couple rounds, but I'm like, I consider Pikmin a top tier Nintendo franchise now. I love the first three games. I haven't even played Pikmin 4 yet. But I'm gonna snatch it up now. So
Yeah, I expected that could happen, but it's okay. I just had to play the board the way that it felt to me, and I don't think that any Pikmin was ahead of any of the titles that I picked ultimately. So, looking at what I got, we got a lot of great choices out here still. A lot of great choices. I think with my first pick, very similar. No, you know what? We're going to take Donkey Kong games. Just take
ooh,
Donkey Kong games.
everybody's. I gambled way too much with Donkey Kong, but
Well, there's some trade out there,
I know.
Maybe you should have, could have taken Donkey Kong when you just did.
The
Instead
thing
of
with I know I almost did, but I'm like, I have 3D Mario already. I love obviously Donkey Kong Bonanza. All the rest I'm not crazy about. The Donkey Kong
the,
Country pick still is hurting me. Like I'm still not
you get Donkey
recovering.
I get Donkey Kong Bonanza, I get Donkey Kong 64. I of course get Donkey Konga,
Yep.
Donkey Kong Barrel
King
Blast,
of Swing,
King of Swing. That's a fun one. There's
the
a lot of good titles out here that I just got.
the Barrel Racer.
Yeah, great titles, great titles.
Donkey Kong Junior Math.
Yeah. I mean, it taught me
There's
some
still
things.
He really puts the student in the student athlete.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. There are a lot of ones here, but I think we're gonna take one that might get stolen from me. I'm gonna take Luigi's Mansion.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Next.
I was considering that one. The only thing, like,
What are
I do have
I
Luigi.
don't have a lot of titles, but we
Yeah,
have some
that's
real
the
high
thing.
highs here.
1 and 3 are great. I don't really like 2 that much, but yeah, 1 is amazing on its own.
I think he's gonna go down as one and done in the NBA. I think he'll be in the league for a year, and he'll be riding the bench over in Israel next year.
Ouch. All right, well, we're really getting down. Let me consult my draft board here, but there is one series that I think Sean loves this series. I think we all love this series, so I think it's time for it to get picked, and I think it's the Wario Land franchise. I need some platforming, and I love Wario Land 3 still to this day. All the Wario Land games are great. I do like Wario World, not as much as Sean, but I definitely do like it.
I freaking love Wario World. That's like
That,
peak
that's your peak. Wario
Sean
Land
renting
3 is
that.
my peak, but I need some 2D platforming since you guys took the Donkey Kongs from me and I didn't get 2D Mario or 2D Zelda, so I feel like this really helps my team balance out.
My favorite Wario World memory is renting it from Blockbuster with a box of Mike and Ike's, throwing down those Mike and Ike's, all in, grabbing a handful in one hand and throw them all in your mouth, get a chew 'em, a nice ball in your mouth, and wow, that's really taken out of context. It sounds really bad. And playing through Wario World and beating the game in 4 hours because it's very short.
Yep.
Had a
Yeah,
lot of hype
I'm not.
concerns with that pick.
I'm not. I'm not like really, really sad that I'm missing out on Wario Master of Disguise on my team, but there's some good stuff here.
Yeah,
It was not on my board really.
we're
Had a
getting
lot of
down
weight
there.
concerns with that one too. A lot of weight concerns.
We need that the fourth slot. We need the slugger. So
All right, well, my next pick, I'm gonna go with the Brandon Jennings of the draft. Probably would have been number one if he went to college, but decided to go overseas after high school. I'm going with Earthbound,
ooh,
the mother
That's a good pick.
franchise.
that's a good
Yeah.
one. I was just looking at my A tier franchises, and that was the one I was thinking about soon. If I can
Yeah,
find it here.
probably would have been drafted higher. Decided to go overseas.
Mm.
Played in that really weird league over in that country no one knows about,
Yep.
but he performed well over there. So maybe I'll get the 63-point outing in his debut. Um, all right, looking at my list here, I got my multiplayer with Smash Bros. I got my top-down, adventure game with Zelda. I got a couple RPGs in there. I got a nice 2.5D platformer with Donkey Kong Country. I got a nice dungeon crawling game with Mystery Dungeon. I got a 2D platform with Yoshi's Island. I think it's time. I think I'm gonna pull the Band-Aid. We're drafting team. I think I need a sports game on my team, and I'm gonna go with my beloved Mario Baseball. Only two
Ooh.
games in the franchise, but two very, very high, very awesome games, and
Hmm.
I think we could see a return pretty soon.
That's a good pick.
Love it.
I was definitely considering that one as well.
The injury history kind of scares me a little bit. He's coming off a torn Achilles, but I think our peak training staff can really ramp him up. He might have to sit the season out, but
Hmm.
we're ready. We're ready for him next year. I think if he was in the draft next year, he'd be going number one overall.
For some reason, he's just in the coach's doghouse right now. He just can't get back off the bench.
Yeah, you know. I think we're the right fit. I think our team is a good fit for the chemistry surrounding him.
Yep. All right, this next pick, let me again consult my draft board, but I think this is one of Nintendo's most underrated franchises. And I really have no idea actually where you guys have this on your draft board, so I'm going to pull the trigger now. I'm taking Kirby because this is all the Kirby
Ooh,
games because there's so
that
many.
was that's what I was going to take next.
Oh, good.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
because
going to
I
go for.
I just came off of the Forgotten Land, which was great. I love even the regular Kirby games. This is the definition of low floor. Like you're never gonna get the peak of Donkey Kong Country or Super Mario World or any of those, but you're never gonna get a new Super Mario Brothers 2DS or whatever. So, but
You
yeah.
get Kirby Mass Attack. You get Kirby Canvas
I
Curse.
know
You get
there's
all
I,
sorts
I
of
could have probably
interesting
split
things.
Kirby up, but that was
Tilt and tumble,
yeah, Tilt and Tumble. Nintendo loves Kirby. They're putting
Kirby
him
Air
out there
Ride. Ooh, Air
constantly.
Ride.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm not even an
Ugh,
Air Ride fan really. So
it's great. That's I was targeting Kirby, but it happens. It happens. That's what happens when I get stuck at the first pick. Okay, I think that looking at the board here, there's a lot of interesting things left. Very few franchises left that have been hits the whole way. So I'm gonna go with Metroid Prime.
Oh, did not see that coming.
Yeah, I don't have any sort of shooting game on this team, and Metroid Prime. All three of the games are very, very good. Hopefully, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be good. Also, of course, I get Metroid Prime Hunters on DS, and I assume I get Metroid Prime Pinball on DS. Also, I mean, it's a
Yep.
Prime game,
It's the
so
Prime
we have a lot of
series,
variety
so.
here. High quality and a bit of variety too.
Very nice.
Then I feel like now I'm at the point where there's no like A tier franchises left. There's some, I don't know. There's still a lot of good choices out there, but I'm gonna go. I don't know how much you guys like these. Don't know if that you would take it anyways, but I'm gonna take WarioWare. I really love WarioWare. I think it's a great party game, and there's a lot of games in this franchise, and they're pretty much all good. And it definitely is a very unique, has a unique skill set for this team. No one else on my team has anything like this, so WarioWare
Mobile
is my
games,
choice.
yeah, the mobile game before the mobile game.
Yeah. See, it's good to be able to pick up and play, Sean.
Yeah.
It is. I am very torn between two games right now because I'm pretty sure if whatever one I don't pick, I think Sean is gonna pick this up. Let me see. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're getting close to trade round here. But yeah. So I'm going. There's two games here. I'm pretty strong in one category, so I'm going to go ahead and pick Mario Tennis because
Nice.
I want a Mario sports game. And unlike Mario Baseball, Nintendo loves Mario Tennis. They're putting that out constantly.
Yeah.
Even
They
though
only have one good game. Only one good Mario Tennis game.
which one's that?
64.
Oh, no, see, I like the Game Boy one. Have you ever played that one? That one's
Oh
like the
my
GameCube
god,
one.
that game's trash.
Oh, no, I love that game. And I love the GameCube one, so I guess, but there's plenty of them. So that's the one thing it has over Mario Baseball. So I got my Mario sports
Yeah.
game and Mario
You can
Party.
play as Donkey Kong Jr. in Mario Tennis 64.
True.
Actually.
So that I can finally play as Donkey Kong. Well, I can play as him in Mario Party, but yeah, otherwise I can't even play as him. All right, Sean. I'm pretty sure I know one franchise you're gonna pick. I'm gonna be shocked if you don't.
All right, I got a couple picks in the board left that are really enticing me, and I think I have to go with it. I think I'm gonna go with I think I have to do it. I have to go with Golden Sun. You know.
Okay.
Um, I know I don't know how I may have been able to follow me on my next pick.
I was
By
thinking
like
about picking
one
it,
of the
even though I've
wraparound.
never played them. But I know I would like them because I know Parrott liked it too. So
Yeah, I liked the first one. This wasn't on my board. I just knew Sean would take this way before I would consider taking it, so I never really considered him.
This might be a reach given the people I'm drafting with, but I had to do it. All right.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Now I really want to draft this one game, but I'm really nervous about the other game I'm also considering. I don't know if it's gonna get back to me, but you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the Dr. Mario franchise. I needed a
Ooh.
puzzle game on here.
That's
Dr.
true.
Mario 64 is like arguably the best. One of the best Nintendo 64 games in general. I think I've played like 90 hours of it on the Nintendo Virtual Console, the NSO Online Nintendo 64 app. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Dr. Mario. I also get Dr. Luigi, that WiiWare game. So
Mhm. And the original Dr. Mario on NES is still great.
yeah, I think the NES one's good, but I think the N64 one is awesome. And just think, I get to play as Dr. Mario in two different games now. So
That's true.
yeah.
All right, well, I am shocked that this fell back to me because I know you both like this franchise, and similar to Paper Mario, it's got its
Mario and Luigi.
yeah,
Yeah, I knew
Mario
it.
and
I was thinking
Luigi.
about it. That was the one I was thinking about.
Way too many character concerns for me.
There
I
are a
couldn't do
lot
it.
of characters, but
I saw his last outing. Oof.
that rookie year though, and that junior year, man, even the sophomore year wasn't that bad. I know he's struggled after that, but those first 3 years, those were magic.
Yeah, and then he tried to transfer into the Paper Mario universe. Yeah, it didn't
Yeah,
go well.
that didn't go well, but
Yeah.
just for those first 3 games alone, I think it's worth taking a flyer on. Just like for Paper Mario, it's worth it for the first 2 games.
I got the superior Mario RPG series. So
don't disagree, but I'm actually surprised that Mario and Luigi lasted this long because I know even
well,
Parrott really
Well,
likes that
well,
series.
think of it like this too. Actually, we're all you guys overlooked my third pick with Paper Mario. I also get Super Mario RPG
That's true. Yeah, I didn't
because
even.
Paper Mario in Japan is called Super Mario RPG too.
You're right. That is a big one. I didn't even think about that.
So
All right.
well,
So Parrot, I think
after
actually I think you only want to pick one game, and then
yeah.
we'll do our
Well,
trades. We'll open up
a-
trades.
after I made my last pick, I had a list of 13 options for my pick when it came back around to me, and you guys took none of them. So I
Whoa.
don't know what I want here. I was hoping you'd take a couple, get it figured out, but none of them that I've actually wanted have been taken. So I think I'm gonna scoop up. I have Mario Kart, but I think I'm gonna scoop up one of the Mario Sports games before they're all gone, and I'm gonna take Mario Golf. I think Mario
That's a
Golf
good
is the
one.
best one out of
yeah,
all
I
of
mean
them.
that's the only answer left.
Mario
I
and
like Mario
Sonic at the
Strikers.
Olympics. Oh yeah, I
No,
forgot
Mario
about
Strikers
those.
is still there.
Both
I'm a
those
big
games
Mario
are,
Strikers.
ugh.
I'm a big Mario Strikers fan, but I think Mario
Go
Golf
play a
we have a
real
lot.
sport. Go play a
We have a
real
lot
sport.
more. We have a lot more good titles here. But I have a question for you. Which one of these Mario Sports titles gets Mario Hoops 3-on-3?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think
Well,
about
I
it.
was
How
gonna
do we
ask
claim
where
that?
I was
I
gonna
think
ask at the end. I was gonna ask at the
I
end
think
where
that
Mario Hoops
I
3
think
is.
Sean, maybe you and I in this trade segment, maybe we can agree to shared rights to Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
You know what? To
You
make
can get them half the week. I'll get them the other half.
I
Put them
think
on
we
our
should
G League team, our shared G League team.
Yeah, yeah.
lump it into the Olympics. Make that one more enticing. Mario Sonic in the Olympics plus Mario
Okay,
Hoops
okay.
3 on
And you
3.
also get Mario Sports Mix.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my god, the game is so bad. I remember buying that game and instantly, the second I brought it on, I was like, yeah, this game's
All right,
not
so
for
with
me.
that, we're going to take a pause and we're going to open up trades. Now, I guess we'll start with Parrot. Are there any trades you'd like to propose? Or do you have any games on your radar here?
Yeah, so like we're have more trades later, right? When I gain more assets for
Yeah.
trading, because honestly, the way this shook out, I'm pretty pleased with my team. The only thing I would want would have been Pikmin.
Right.
So, and then I'm would be willing to give up Donkey Kong for Pikmin, but other than that, I feel pretty good about all my options here.
You know, as much as I love Donkey Kong, I don't know if I'd be willing to make that trade even because
The supposed biggest
You don't
Donkey
even
Kong
you don't even
fan-
have the Donkey Kong he likes.
He doesn't even have Donkey Kong games on his team though. He's got
I know
nothing.
I don't.
Yeah, well, I have a trade for Straw. I've been working the trade machine.
You want Xenoblade?
I was gonna tell you this. I'll give you Donkey Kong Country and my next pick. So then the pick that I'm giving you I would just get like the final pick of the draft. I will give you Donkey Kong Country and the final and my next pick for Xenoblade. So you get to pick 2 times in a row.
Dang, see, this is like a slam dunk trade for me. Xenoblade's worth nothing.
See, I've been working the trade machine. I got my guys. I got my
That
guys.
is
I got my
a pretty good
intel.
trade. I'm just trying to think. What?
You know what? Tell you what. I'll throw you in a conditional 7th round pick in 2029.
I'll trade you. Yeah, he'll trade you that, and he'll give you the 12th pick in the PlayStation franchise draft.
There we go.
Lottery protected 1st round pick.
All right, you know what? I'll do it. I want Donkey Kong.
All right,
so-
perfect. There we go. So
we'll
There we
trade
go.
that up here. Give Sean Xenoblade.
Oh, you gotta. My draft board has to be correct. Paper Mario goes in front of Xenoblade. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I need my draft. I need to make sure my alphas know where they are and my betas know where they go.
I thought for sure I'd be safe getting I knew. Well, Sean and I both did. Let's be honest, Sean. Did you pick Donkey Kong Country knowing you could use it as trade bait for Xenoblade?
Of course I did.
Yep, I figured, but I mean, I love Xenoblade. I have a pretty RPG heavy list already, so I'm feeling pretty good. It has now Sean's actually become. He's got 3 RPG sets.
Oh,
now,
shocker
so
there! I got a
4.
lot of RPGs on my
Yeah.
team. Look at
Which
that.
I got the strategy. Yeah, Parrot. I don't know if now that I got Donkey Kong Country, you know what?
Yep.
The only way I would do this, I don't think you're gonna do this trade, but I'll offer it for you. I'll give you Pikmin for 2D Mario.
No, I'm
Whoa.
not stupid. I'm not stupid, my friend.
All right,
I'll do
well, that's-
Pikmin. I'll do Pikmin for 2D Mario in your next 3 picks, maybe, but not no.
I'll trade you the rest of my draft.
for
Yeah.
Pikmin. All right,
Yeah.
because I mean, I would like Bonanza, I would like Luigi's Mansion, but I consider Pikmin a top tier franchise along with 2D Mario. So
That's
think I'm
okay.
gonna
You know,
hold on
I
to
can
it.
I can live without Pikmin. You know, I want
Alright.
it, but I'm not going to sell the farm for it. I'm not going to give
Okay.
you $5,000 for $100. You know, I'm not. I'm not doing
I'm not
that.
gonna. Would you? It's the classic. Would you risk $5,000 to win 1,000?
Yeah,
Right.
that's all that trade file. Hey, would you give me prime LeBron James? I'm gonna give you like 35-year-old Darren Williams. Are you gonna? That was your trade. All right, let's continue.
That's so harsh to
I'm
Pikmin.
I'm slapped in the face by that offer.
All right. Well, so are we good then? Are we ready to continue?
I got one more
Yeah, I
trade
think
offer for. I got one more trade offer for Parrott.
Okay.
All right. This is for Pokemon, by the way.
Oh.
Okay. That's
Yep.
you're gonna have to give me a lot for that.
All right. Listen, we heavily, looking back at it, I think we made a mistake not drafting Pokemon where we let them fall a little too much. We got a little too cute.
Yeah, I'd say. So.
I will offer you my next 2 picks after the pick that I gave Straw. Plus, in addition to that, I will throw in Golden Sun.
Okay.
Plus,
That's a throw in.
sorry. Plus, I will give you Yoshi's Island. It's a lot. It's a lot there.
There's a lot there, but I gotta say, I think I'm gonna have to pass. I don't know. Golden Sun doesn't move the needle enough for me, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I'm gonna entice you a little bit more. I can't let I already got you in the building. I can't let you walk away without throwing one more thing at you. I will throw in. We'll wrap Straw and we'll make this a 3-team trader. That draft pick I gave Straw, we'll give to you, and I'll throw Straw.
Give me Earthbound. Give me Mother.
You know what? I'll do that. I will do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? So I get your next 3 picks: Golden Sun and Yoshi.
And
You know
I
what?
get
And
Earthbound.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that.
All right. I got my guy.
Where do you want Pokemon?
So now I have the
on
last
your
3 picks
slot,
of the
Sean?
draft.
Where do you
What?
Where do you want Pokemon?
Oh, I want Pokemon ahead, right behind Paper Mario.
Okay.
So I got the last 3 picks of the draft now.
All right. So
I got
that
Golden
turn,
Sun and Yoshi.
You got So Parrott gets Golden Sun and Yoshi.
I'm sorry, Yoshi. You're my favorite You're from my favorite Nintendo character, but I got rid of. Actually, come to think of it, I might end up with the final 5 picks of the draft. The way things work out,
Yeah.
it might work out that way. I'm not really sure. I can't do the math right now.
So now,
Well, no, because you're just not gonna get in.
You're
Well,
not-
I'm just gonna get all your picks plus my picks, so I'm just gonna have a team that's gonna have
Yeah,
way more.
Parrott's
games
gonna
No,
than
have
yeah,
everybody
no,
else.
but what I'm saying is, no, at the end of the draft, though, I just get whatever's remaining.
basically.
Pretty. All right, well let's play this out. All right, that's a blockbuster. Now that
Yeah.
completely changes what I'm gonna pick.
3-team trade with 3 teams in the league.
It
Wow.
worked out too because I got my RPG back. I'm feeling good. So,
right, well,
now
now
just
that-
just to clarify for this round, so Parrott picks and then I pick and then
Parrott gets 3 consecutive
3
picks.
picks in a row after that, right?
Yeah. So, wait. So,
So, yeah,
wait.
so the
I'm
next
thinking
the
Sean-
next 5 picks are Parrott, me, Parrott, Parrott, Parrott.
Wait. So Parrot, Straw, Parrot, Straw.
Right, pretty much. Yeah, because you get your own pick.
All right, I'm about to clean up on this board. I like this. All right.
Listen,
well, you know
I
what?
needed the impact player Pokemon. I think he fits well with our team. I got the 4 my top 4 players on my board.
Yeah.
Actually, my top
You know
5
what?
because I got Xenoblade now too. So
Yeah. You
I
had to
lucked
give
up.
a lot
Wow.
you went for your quality, your gaming. You really want your top tier play. You can't afford many injuries on your team.
Listen, I got a solid 3. I'm gonna be running an 8-man rotation. We'll condense it to
this
6
is-
for the playoffs.
This is very Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden Nets. I'll tell you that.
It is.
this is very not good.
Very
This is-
front loaded. But All right, Parrot.
All
So you get
right.
one pick here then.
Yeah. All right. Wow, my board's really opened up.
Yeah, you
Do
can
I
get
think
those
that?
13.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, I would like to clarify what is concluded in Pokemon spin-offs. I would get Coliseum XD, the
No, I
stadium
get Coliseum and
games.
XP. That goes along with the mainline
Okay.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So I
guys.
feel like
Yeah,
that
I guess
means
you get
that's
the Pokemon Snap games. I don't know what to.
Oh, you got Pokemon Snap,
Snap.
Pokemon Channel.
I get a bunch of garbage. I
Crap.
don't really want
Yeah.
that. Okay. Now that I'm looking at it
Hey,
now,
wait, hang on. Where's the Pokemon Stadium games?
that's in spin-offs. There has to be something good in
Well, yeah,
spin-offs.
no, but shouldn't that should be its own category?
Well,
Stadium 1, Stadium 2, and Battle Revolution.
I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
have
well, we don't
10
have that
Pokemon
categories.
sections on here,
And
so.
where's Pokken Tournament?
The spin-offs. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna have a lot of picks in a row, so I just gotta pick something that I don't think Straw would take from me, I guess. I'm going to take. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take. Let's go with F-Zero for now. F-Zero is a really fun racing game, and I have a lot of picks coming up, so it doesn't really matter.
So now you have
necessarily what I take.
wait, so you have Mario Kart and F-Zero?
Yeah, you do have
Wait,
the
you know what?
racing games.
I have so many picks coming up. I'm gonna get everything on my board right now.
Here comes
so.
Excite Bike next too.
Yeah. All right, so I got a couple options here. I gotta make this count. Pick something that I know Parrot is not gonna pick here. I feel like the franchises left. There's like a couple good ones, and then there's a couple stinkers. So we're getting to the kind where I'm just gonna take picks that let me consult my board here again. But where do I have this ranked? Yeah, you know what? I'm taking Punch Out because I know Parrot.
Okay,
loves
that was
Punch
one that
Out.
I wanted it, but I was like, I'm gonna leave that for my friend Straw.
I've never played Punch Out.
Yeah, I knew Parrot
really
was the
fun.
only other one. Like the first Punch Out, which everybody loves, I don't even think is the best one. I really like the Super Nintendo one, and I've heard the Wii one's great, even though I've never played it. But solid puzzle fighting type game. So
They're great games. They were on my board, but I could tell in their heart they wanted to go to your team, so I let them go.
I
let them-
figured they might not last though through the net if you get 4 picks in a row
No,
here.
they were going to be in my next 1, 2, 3, 4, my next 5 picks in a row. It would have got taken for sure.
So now now you get Sean's next 3 picks, right? So you actually get 2 picks in a row, and then I go again, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay.
So I am going to take. I'm going to take Advance Wars. I think
Oh.
Advance Wars is a great strategy series.
That's
There's not
another.
a lot of titles in it.
Yeah, I
but
thought about
you got
picking
a-
it, but I already have Fire Emblem. I'm like, Parrot will probably pick that at some point, but
And Advance Wars, you also would get Battalion Wars 1 and 2,
That's
which are also
true.
pretty good games. And yeah, I think this all good games, and I needed a little bit of strategy in my team here. Then I feel like Straw's not gonna take it. Is Straw gonna play mean with me? You know what? Knowing that he, after I let Punch Out fall to him, maybe he'll think twice about taking my guy
oh
off
yeah,
my
I know
board
who you're
later.
thinking of.
So I'm gonna risk it. Play on Straw's heartstrings here. I'm gonna take Star Fox. I think that's just like the ones left. That's the most iconic franchise left, even though Nintendo treats it like crap. But it's still there. It certainly has its highs. So I think it's a worthy member of the team with all these picks I have amassed. I'm building a really deep team. I'm very Oklahoma City Thunder-esque right now.
You are.
Interesting.
All
You
right.
got you got one good Star Fox game in there. Star Fox.
I've got
Adventure.
Star Fox 64 and all the other good Star Fox games, which are also
Hey.
just Star Fox 64.
You have 3D Zelda and you have Poor Man Zelda.
That's true.
Yep.
All right, it's starting to get tough here in the draft now because it's like it's gonna appeal to a lot. What do you actually like? And while this franchise isn't very deep, I feel like I need something casual to play just when I want to have some fun. I'm taking the Wii Sports games, like the Wii, which you get Wii
Okay.
Fit, Wii Sports Resort,
Yeah, we play as well.
Wii Party, Wii Play. Some fun mini games. I already have Mario Party, but when you need to change it up, I want Wii Sports. And I figured Parrot's probably getting close to thinking about picking it. So
Yeah, it was on my board. Those are some fun ones. Actually, weirdly, the Switch one is actually fun. I feel like no
Oh,
one
yeah, I
played
guess
it,
get
but it's
that
actually
one
pretty fun.
too.
Wii Sports Resort's the best one.
All right, so then the next couple, Parrott gets 2 more picks again now, and then I pick again, and
Yep.
then Sean, or no, then you get one more of Sean's pick, and then he
Yep.
picks.
Yep, finally. Yeah,
All
I've
right.
been waiting all day.
Well, you
This
gave up
is-
the farm for Pokemon.
Hey, I love it.
I think now I'm not going to tempt fate any longer. I think this is a more appropriate place. I'll take Chibi Robo.
Yeah, I was
my
gonna say
guy.
if it swung back again, I'm taking it. 'Cause-
Yeah, I knew that. I was feeling the room like, okay, this is like the longest I can wait for Chibi Robo.
and it
You're
felt
getting
just
one
like,
amazing game.
yeah, just like
You're
with
actually
Parrott,
getting 2 amazing games, but yeah.
with Punch Out with me, Chibi Robo had to go with Parrot.
Yeah, because the first game's amazing. The third game that only was in Japan is amazing. The second game's like decent, and then after that, it's kind of not so good. But we got some great titles here, and then this deep in the the draft, I mean, certainly worth it. Then I'm in an interesting spot because now I was like really trying to like build a balanced team, but now that I had so many picks, I don't really need to worry so much about
No.
balance. Doesn't really matter too much. So unless I'm missing anything, let me do a quick scan. No, I think I'm gonna take Rhythm Heaven.
That's exactly
I have Rhythm
what I was
Heaven.
gonna pick next.
I think Rhythm Heaven and WarioWare kind of serve a similar purpose. With all these extra picks, it's worth taking both.
Yeah.
Because they are both different, but they're both great series I love. So this is easy pick.
Interesting.
All right, yeah, we're getting into just where you just pick random stuff. Basically, we're
Oh,
getting.
no, I got plenty left on my board.
I do too. I got a lot more on
I
here.
mean, I got
want.
stuff, but I'm like, I don't know how much I have to worry about people picking it is the thing. So, I think this is another franchise where it's like it struggles at times, but I really like the first game especially. I'm taking Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Okay.
That was on my board. He's on my
It's
board.
on my board too.
The first one's so good, and then I played quite a few of the DS ones lately, and because I
played
only
them all.
ever played the first
played them
2, and then
all.
Sean was talking about those other 2 that were actually good, and I liked both of those. So this is a good sleeper pick.
Yeah, I need some puzzle stuff. I got a lot of RPGs, and I mean, I like the balance of my team so far. So now, Parrot, you get
So-
one pick, and then Sean picks finally again.
I think that I don't really know that you guys are going to steal this, but if you look at the selections we have left, there's a pretty jarringly obvious one that is incredibly popular, sells incredibly well, and is
I
on an
know
upward
it.
trajectory,
I
and
know
that's
what you're
Splatoon.
thinking.
I think
Yeah,
Splatoon
yeah.
has to go.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
seen,
not
I
like the
saw that
biggest
thing.
Splatoon fan, but
Yeah, I don't
I
really like
think
it
it's
that
like
much.
what round are we in now? I mean, this is pretty deep for this
Yeah.
game to fall, so it's a worthy value pickup.
They had a lot of injuries, and they're not proven enough. They had the 1 year hit wonder, and they've been injured, so it's a good late value pick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You getting the marketing value right there. The overseas.
Yeah,
value.
I have a very marketable team right, I got going on right now.
The Shohei
Rich.
Ohtani. Yeah.
You know what? Splatoon, mate, look now, Nikola Jokic is drafted in the late rounds.
true.
I mean, Splatoon could be that guy.
I'll say about
It's got the potential.
Parrott's team is going to be the most diverse team by far, just because of the sheer number of picks from Sean's haul. So
That
which is
Pokemon
fine.
draft pick was key. I knew I could
It
get
was.
something good out of that.
You
All
know.
right, Sean's finally up again.
All right. You guys.
what
You
did
guys
you leave
let me.
set?
You left me something. If I didn't trade all those picks, I would have took it right there. That's what I'm gonna tell this draft pick when I draft them. I am. You know what? I have to do it. I am gonna take the. I'm considering, since I'm taking Pokemon trading card game right here. I also get Pokemon Stadium in this deal. So here we go. We get those Pokemon games right there. Trading card game plus Stadium. Boom.
How do a stadium and trading card game count together?
Because they do.
I don't know about that, but we'll have to discuss. I feel like trading card game, you should get the real life trading card game. That's what you should get.
Oh, okay. All right. I get my PSA
Yeah.
PSA 10 Charizard.
I think Pokemon Stadium has to be in spin-offs solely because if not, it's not going to get
It's
drafted.
going to be
I mean, what do we got
Pokemon
left?
Snap.
Trozy, Poke Park.
I mean, I would have took Stadium then
You
right
want
there. I
to
would've took
change it?
Or
You
you
could change it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
if it was just all right, so I get Stadium, Stadium 2, Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Channel,
The Snap, Talking
Prosy,
Dynamax.
Frozy. Yeah. Hey, dude, I get that. I
Go
get that new
Go
life sim that's
Magikarp
coming out
Go.
too, right? Don't I get that
Yep,
new
yep,
simulator?
Sure.
Yeah, I
You
get
get
that
yeah.
that.
You
game.
get that.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
All right, it's
All
my
right, so we accidentally said the commissioner read the wrong pick.
Yeah, he did. All right, so it's back to me again. I feel like this franchise is a little underrated. I think it's in the Wii Sports area. I'm taking NES Remix because I like those
That's a
games.
fun
Like you just
one.
have those. It's a WarioWare-esque type games, and I could use some more of that to break up my team. So, and again, I feel like Parrott was thinking about picking it soon. So,
Yeah, he was on my board. He's on my board. We got a lot of random stuff left. There's just a lot of
there
random
is.
stuff. A lot of random stuff that I really like, so it's actually hard to narrow it down. I still have 10 more things on my board that are things I want to draft. So I think I'm gonna take Pokemon TCG. I need a little Pokemon on this team. I traded it away. I'm taking like the
Taking his
lesser
little
version. But
brother.
I get the Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy Color. We get the sequel that was on Game Boy Color that didn't come out here, and we get the physical game. It's gonna be really messy on this island with all these Pokemon trading cards I can't play with anybody, but I gotta have a nice binder full of stuff. So I think
All
that's a
right,
good.
ready? Hang on. Ring, ring, ring.
Oh.
Phone up. Phone's going. Yeah, this is Sean Mason, GM over here. You know, we made that big blockbuster trade earlier today. I'm gonna offer you another trade here. I will
Okay.
give you Dr. Mario
Oh.
for TCG, Pokemon, Splatoon, in your next pick.
Wait. So I'm giving you up 3 things for 1 pick.
Yeah,
Say that-
don't forget. Hang on, just because you see Dr. Mario here was my second to last pick. That was made a long time ago, son. That was made a long time ago. So I'll give you Dr. Mario for the TCG, Splatoon in your next pick. I think we got a pretty good deal here.
I gotta tell you, I don't even like Dr. Mario. I'm gonna decline, and I'm gonna hang up.
Oh.
Wait! I can entice you. I can entice you a little bit more here. All right, hang on. We're gonna wrap Straw into this trade.
Oh boy.
All right, Straw. Now I'm gonna send you Dr. Mario. Okay, so you get Dr. Mario. You're gonna send Mario Tennis to Parrott, and then I'm gonna get TCG, Splatoon, and Parrott's next pick. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Parrott's like
I don't
I don't really
think-
want to give up tennis for Dr. Mario.
I'm not gonna give up 3 games for tennis. It's just not happening. We're gonna hang up this phone. I'm unlisting my number.
Whoa, Parrott is
Yeah,
done with trades.
We're done. Yeah.
All right.
You like
Well,
trades,
I
that's-
tried.
you
We tried.
You can have my next pick for your next 3 picks if you want.
All right,
I'm trying to
hang up the
amass
phone. I'm
quality.
gonna hang up the phone now. All right.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, can you believe that guy? Straw, can you believe that guy? What's up with him? Believe that guy? Can't make a deal.
He
Trying to make a
knows-
deal
he
over
knows-
here.
he wants-
I'm trying to get all the brothers together. My
Sean,
gosh.
Don't forget, this is the Brooklyn Nets strategy. You have 5 first-round picks. You use all 5 of
You
those
take
picks
all of
on
them.
the same type of players.
That's Sean's strategy. He's trying to get every Pokemon game win.
I'm just trying to unite the brothers together. Make it easy for the
All right.
family.
All right, so you just
know,
picked
I'm
Parrott,
gonna-
right? Or did you get another pick?
I have
or-
one more pick.
Okay.
I think after all that, I'm gonna take.
Wait. Phones or no?
I don't think that any of the ones I want are gonna get taken realistically at this point, but I'm gonna take my favorite guy on the board. He's not a popular kid. I think he's got spunk. I'm gonna take Box Boy. It's a
Oh.
great series.
Little boxy.
Four great puzzle platforming games. 3 on the 3DS, 1 on Switch, and yeah,
Kind of
there's
misshaped.
a lot of players with potential left, and I think he's got a lot of it.
All right, at this point, like you said, we're getting down there. I know Sean is not high on this one, but I think it's still good. I like the first game especially. That's Super Mario Strikers. I'm a little surprised it lasted this long, just because I know it's a Mario sports game, and
Yeah.
it has some. The first game's really good. I know the Switch one is kind of a stinker, but
I like the Switch one. I actually really would have taken this if I didn't already have Mario Golf and Mario Kart.
Yeah.
He was dropping down the board.
All right.
All right.
Parrott, you're up again. 2 more picks.
No, I
Or is
am.
it-
No,
or
no.
yeah,
Sean's
you're
up.
back.
Sean's up.
Trades
Trade
trades
was
are done.
declined.
Trades are done. All right. Well, kind of handed it to me. I got to keep the family together. We couldn't
Yeah.
get the other brother. I'm gonna take Detective Pikachu.
I'm glad letting that go.
Yeah, I get the Detective Pikachu games. Yep, those are pretty good. I
First
get the
game's
movie
okay.
too. I get the
The
movie
first game's
too.
okay.
Yeah.
The second game is horrendously bad. So
I get the movie. All right, and then with my next pick, I know it says Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games. I'm taking this strictly for Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
yep, that's a good
I get my
choice.
Square Enix characters, so I'm good.
Nice.
And of course you get Mario Sports Mix, so you get that.
Oh yeah. Plus I get There's got to be another Mario, some random Mario sports. Oh, I get NES Golf
Sure.
Yeah. No, why not?
and NES Tennis because Mario's the ref.
Right.
And you
Right.
get DDR Mario Mix.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there you
Now
go.
we're
That's a
sold.
good- Now you're cooking. All right, so this one, I had actually never thought about this one till there's one game in this franchise that I think is really good. The rest, and even the first game, I'm taking Kid Icarus because I like the 3DS game. I'm blanking on the name now, but that one's really good.
Uprising.
Uprising,
Yeah,
yeah.
Uprising.
Made by
Do you get the circle
Sakurai.
pad with it? Do you get the circle pad with
Yeah,
it?
you do. You get all that, and I need my Sakurai fix since you took Smash on, so I got a multiplayer game in there too. But yeah, I think the first game isn't very good. I just tried to play it. It's kind of a stinker, but for Uprising alone, this late in the draft, I feel like it's worth picking.
All right, I like the first Kid Icarus actually, but I'm gonna be honest, he was a blind spot on my board. He kind of blended in with the rest of the environment, but it's okay. I have 2 more. I'm gonna take with the first one. I'm gonna take Famicom Detective. We get a little
that's
visual
good.
novel
That was
mystery.
That was gonna be
game.
my next pick. That was gonna be my next pick.
This is somehow seemingly a franchise they care about. The fact that they made a brand new one on Switch. I mean, maybe there's more gonna come out one day. I don't know. It's kind of surprising to me they made a new one, but I like these games, so definitely worthy of a pick this deep. This is like one of the only franchises left that I think actually could have a new title in the
Right.
next few years, given what's left. There's still a lot of games on here that I like.
I
I'll be
know.
honest.
There's
still a lot.
Nintendo makes good stuff.
But I think I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take the Pushmo series.
Ooh, that's a good
Those are
one.
really fun 3DS puzzle games. They get Pushmo World, Crashmo, and Stretchmo, I think is the other one. So we're getting a lot of choices here. So I feel pretty good with that one.
So I was waiting for the drop for a visual novel to go because I'm gonna take another code because I really like those first 2 games. They just remade them on Switch, and I was debating between that one and even though I haven't played the Famicom Detective Club games, I would have took that one as well. But I want a visual novel, and since Parrott took that one, I'm happy to take another code because both those games are great.
All right. Perfect. All right. Well, looking at the board, what's left on the board here? I think I have to do it. I need some education in my life, so I'm gonna take Big Brain Academy.
Okay, that's a good
Nice.
one.
And you get Brain Age in there too.
Yeah,
Don't
I
you?
got Brain Age, Big Brain Academy. Finally on the second row for me. I love it.
Big
so
Brain
I got-
Academy is pretty fun. I have the Switch one, and it's actually like a multiplayer focused Big Brain Age. That's pretty much what its shtick is. Pretty fun.
All right. Well, I got my Brain Age. All right. I think I need, I'm severely lacking something that I think is going to bring a nice spark to the team here. And I need a nice mascot. So I'm going to take Tingle.
Okay.
I did not have
Tingle was very off my board due to his legal issues. He is very far off my board.
I need a quirky natured player, He'll connect with the fans.
Yep. So there is a franchise on here that I don't even know if you guys have played this, but I played one of these games on DS, and it's actually really good. And I've heard the GameCube one is good. I'm gonna take Custom Robo.
Oh, I was waiting for that one. I thought it would
I've
fall
always
to
wanted
me.
to play it. As soon as it drops on NSO, I will be
Yeah,
playing
The
Custom
GameCube one's
Robo.
awesome.
Yeah, I've never
GameCube
played the
one is so
GameCube one, but
good.
the DS one I played was really good. So I think it's a fun franchise.
It's awesome.
All right,
All right,
Parrot.
I'm gonna get another little mascot, some to put get some young fans in here. Give me the legendary Starfy.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I was
You
gonna
wanted
pick
young
that.
fans in there. You should have drafted Tingle.
No, Tiggle's not allowed near young fans. So yeah, Starfy. I think I played the first one and the fifth one because the fifth one's the only one that ever came out in English, but that's a good one on DS. And yeah,
They're
we got some.
they're Kirby-like, aren't they? I've never
Yep,
actually
I
played
wasn't
one.
able to snag Kirby, so I got the next best thing to Kirby. There's still some stuff here I like. I don't know what I could take that you got. I don't want to. What can I leave for later?
I know that's the tough part now.
Give me 1080 snowboarding.
I thought
That
about
game on the
picking that one
GameCube
up.
is so good. It's like insanely good, and I never had played it until like a few months ago, and I was really regretted not ever having it as a kid. I think I would have been really obsessed with it. So yeah, give me 1080 snowboarding.
All right, just because I know how much Sean likes gambling on sports, I feel like if he's on this island, he could set the baseball, Ken Griffey's baseball, and just bet on who's going to win since he's stranded there. But I grew up playing these games. I don't even, I think they're on N64, Super Nintendo. I need a baseball game too since Sean took Superstar Baseball, and I like the arcadey sports games, and that's what this is. So I'm taking it.
Wasn't even on my board. I can't. I
I
never
did-
played it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, so it's all nostalgia pick.
All right. Well, I need some more broad appeal to bring in the female audience. So I'm gonna go with. Well, I'm going with Nintendogs first of all. So settle down
Nice
there.
pick.
All right. Settle down there.
That was on my board. He was
So
gonna
I
look
get
at it
I
on the
get
way back.
Nintendo, and I get that one spinoff they did, Cats, don't I? And then,
Yep, Nintendo Dogs
you
plus
get the whole
Cats.
franchise, yeah.
I get the whole kit and caboodle. And then next up, you know what? I'm gonna bring in some of the older folk. I'm gonna go with Balloon Fight.
Ooh. Can't say I was a fan of that game, but it's all right.
You know what? There's a Balloon Kid on Game Boy. Really fun game. You get that too.
All right, for my next pick, I'm gonna take a weird series. They're getting a new one, Tamagotchi Life, the series. It's kind of I've never played the original DS one, but the 3DS one was good, and the new Switch one looks fun. So I need a crazy game, I guess, to play, which really does not fit any type of other game. So
Yeah, like the closest thing we have here to that would be Animal Crossing, I guess,
Right.
but it's really not the same. That's a good pick. All right, so none of the things on my short list are off the list yet. Give me Clubhouse Games.
ooh, that was a good one too.
It's a fun game, especially on Switch. I played a lot of this actually. Just get some people together, play some Yahtzee, play some cards. Just simple in concept, but this deep in the draft, at least it's
Simple.
something fun.
Some might say simple and clean.
Simple and clean. That's what I was thinking.
I would never want to say that. I'll take. There's still three I like. Give me Elite Beat Agents.
Oh no, this was gonna be
That's
my
a one-off.
I've never played that. I didn't even know it was a
those are
Nintendo
so fun.
franchise.
It's such
I
a
didn't even
fun
know it was a
rhythm
Nintendo
game.
franchise.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's even more than one.
There
but
isn't. There's the Japanese
it's-
ones, but I think that's like the separate one here for some reason.
Yeah, I love the first game. That game is really fun. Definitely worth checking out sometime, Sean, if you like music games and all. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is a quirky, random one-off game. So yeah, feel good about him on my team. Really riding the pine back here.
I've never played this franchise, but I've heard it's good. And I think there's 2 games. I'm gonna take Dylan's Rollin' Western.
That's on my list to try at some point. I think there's actually 3 of them. So
Yeah,
you get
I've
even
heard
more
it's
value.
like a tower defense type game too. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a weird. But like at this point, I want variety, so I'm taking it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go with a franchise that was a launch title for the Nintendo 64, and that is Pilot Wings.
Okay, I'm glad you took. I didn't want to fall in that grenade. I hate that game.
I never played it.
You could
The
double
Super
up and
Nintendo one
take
really
Steel
sucks.
Divers right with it.
No. Next up, we're gonna go with what's left here. Not a lot to choose from. I think
Still some good stuff in here.
these will be riding the G League for a while here, and they might be hopping around.
Well, they're
These
gonna
might be
be
the
on
guys I draft, and they'll be rocking the summer league. And,
Sean. They're going to be
oh
on your bench with your team, so
Yeah, you don't
no,
have enough players to be sending people to Summer League.
oh, trust me, I got the veteran minimum going out to some of the old vets. Plus, I got my star heavy. I got my max player on my team still. All right, I'm gonna be drafting. You know what? We made a joke about it last time I was out. I'm gonna take Style Savvy.
ooh, it's not going to be the last pick.
No, and just because I drafted, I'm gonna go out and buy it after this.
Well, there you go. Well, this is all we're playing forever, so.
Yeah.
So for my next pick, I've never played this series either, but I think it's like a turn-based RPG, and it's Fossil Fighters. I've heard it's
That's
good,
on my list too.
but I've never played
You know
it.
what? Fossil Fighters is a game where you extract fossil fuels from the universe.
Right. I know it's not environmental friendly, but guess what? I'm on an island by myself. I need something to take my anger out on.
All right. Still got a lot of things. One of the ones in here that I should think are so good are still on the board. So I'm gonna take Endless Ocean.
It's
The
a
first
good
two on
chill
Wii
game.
are good chill games. You just swim around and see some fishes. I hear the Switch one's pretty bad, but we don't have to worry about that. We have so many other games on this team. We're overflowing with titles on my team.
You're
so
gonna have trouble finding minutes for your players.
yeah.
See, I would rather just play Echo the Dolphin.
Well, we don't get that on the draft, unfortunately. I think there's only 2 titles here that I really care about at this point.
Ring, ring,
But-
ring,
Oh.
ring, ring, ring. Phone's
gonna
ringing
draft
again.
it.
Hang on, phone's
Oh,
ringing
geez.
again. All right. Hey, Parrott. This is that GM you told me not to call you, but I was looking at your team
You
again.
found my number with another
Yeah.
number, huh?
Yeah, I got your number from another GM. Yeah. So, I was looking at your roster, and I have all those Pokemon games. The family's really begging me. They need that other brother. They need the other brother on my team. They need him. So I know you weren't enticed with Dr. Mario. So
No.
what I'm gonna hand you for that Pokemon TCG game is I will give you your favorite. I'm gonna give you Big Brain Academy because I know you like some of those games. You need some education in your team too. You need some education, and I will throw in Nintendogs, and I will take TCG off your hand.
All right, you know what? Let's make this interesting. I'm calling in too here. Let's get that
Oh,
phone
jeez.
ringing.
Everybody's
Hey.
calling me on my day off.
Parrott,
Hello?
let's get a 3-team trade going here. Sean wants Pokemon trading card game. I know you want Pikmin, but I
Yep.
think that I can entice you with Pikmin.
Well, it's a big
but
name
I'm just-
trade here, Pikmin. I mean, if
Yeah,
we're
that's
talking
what-
big franchises, I mean, I might offer something else, and I might take someone else's big franchise.
So I'm just thinking what I want from. I know you're not giving Super Mario Bros. 2D Mario's off the table, right, Parrot?
Yep.
So I'm thinking, for you to have Pikmin, I might want Luigi's Mansion as a starter. Luigi's Mansion, Yoshi,
Luigi's Mansion's a 6-man. That's the role we assigned.
and then I just don't know. I'm trying to think of how we could get Sean if I want anything from him.
Tell you
Thing
what, I'll
is-
throw in.
the thing
Hang on,
is-
tell you what, I'll throw you in. I'll give you really want Luigi's Mansion. I will give you 2D Zelda, and you give me 3D Mario, and we can make that part of the trade.
I'm not
too.
doing that. I'm not giving 3D
See, the
Mario.
problem with this is that as much as I love Pikmin, you're valuing Pikmin so much higher. You drafted Pikmin in the 6th round, and you want me to
did.
give you my 6th and 7th picks for your 6. This is just
Parrot,
the
let's
value's
cut
not there.
Parrot, let's cut this guy out.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Hang
I
up on
really
him,
need
hang up on
I
him.
really need
I'm
that
angry
TCG
now.
game. I really need that TCG game. The parents are harping on me. I know this is the big leagues. We're not supposed to be taking the parents, but I got all the other brothers. They're really like, hey, make it easy. Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays. Parents don't have to buy multiple jerseys. You don't have to get that weird jersey with the half and the half. So I'm gonna give you Big Brain Academy and Nintendogs. You give me the TCG game.
Okay, what if you give me Big Brain, Nintendogs, and your next pick, I'll do it.
My next pick?
I mean,
Tell you what.
on the
Tell you what.
board.
Hang on. Tell you what. Big Brain, Nintendogs for TCG. How's that?
So just the original deal before I tried your counter. what if Big Brain, Nintendogs, and
Tingle.
one more pick? No, I do not want Tickle. Do not put Tickle anywhere near me.
Tell you what. I'll give you a Big Brain, Nintendogs
Yeah.
for the TCG game.
He hung up.
What
See,
about
look at this.
Sean? What
He disconnected
did
from the
actually hang
disconnected
up.
from the. He hung up on the call. That's how bad this trade was coming. You just
So I guess we'll hang out while Sean gets back.
Is that how you treat your guests? Is that how you treat people on your phone call with me? Is that how you treat me? You hang up on me like that when I'm trying to make a deal for a family? All right. I'm going to give you my last offer. I'm going to give you a Big Brain. I'm going to give you a Nintendogs for the TCG game.
the last offer is the same as the other two offers.
Sean, what if you offer a pick in a future draft?
Tell you what.
What
Tell
if
you what, because I'm a nice guy.
What if you get?
Because I'm a nice
How about
guy.
you give me Dr. Mario and Nintendogs for TCG?
Well, then I'm going to need something else, too. I mean,
Dr. Mario's not that valuable.
Well,
I mean, I know on his team, on your team he is. He's like the 5th man on your team, but on a normal team he's like 10th.
tell you what, Nintendogs, Big Brain, Dr. Mario, you give me TCG, and I'll take Golden Sun off your hands. Bring them back.
Deal.
All right,
Okay.
I got him back. He had the hat on. He had the hat on during the draft.
Big Brain and Nintendogs, and what was the other one?
And Dr.
Oh,
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario, I get
And he gets
TCG and Golden Sun back.
All right, Golden.
And we
Sun.
agreed.
I'll take that.
We agreed on a conditional, maybe future lottery protected pick, depending on when I win the championship.
Yeah. For Sean is also throwing in a 6-round Xbox draft pick.
Yeah, extra, heavily protected though, heavily protected. So
Well, the thing is, there's not enough games. There's not enough games
Yeah.
to get to 7
Yeah.
rounds.
Well,
so
it
you're not
could,
gonna-
eventually convert to a nice $50,000. I write a check to the charity of your choice.
All right, so this
Yeah.
also just makes it easy. Sean has every Pokemon game that's ever
Yes.
come out.
Yeah.
Never
Family's
will come
happy.
out.
Thank you. Family's happy.
All right, and now I still have to make my other pick. Wow, my team is just overflowing with potential and talent here. There's no genre I haven't already matched, so it doesn't really matter what I take.
You're building your G League team at this point.
Yeah. I think only 2 of these have any value. Give me Picross. I love Picross.
Okay.
I don't know necessarily what Nintendo Picross games even count. I guess I get Mario Picross. Those are good.
Yeah. Can you read them?
And
though?
then
Yeah, you get all the Picross games, so.
yeah, we're good. We're good. So I feel good with that. And my team is pretty stacked up
Yeah.
here. So
So there's only really one genre I think I'm missing, and I think I can fill that void right now. I don't have a racing game, so I'm gonna grab Wave Race. Even
okay,
though
that was my other option. But those are
you're
fun. The
loaded
GameCube
with
one
ra-
again is
You
really
have
fun.
2 racers already, so.
I got 2 racers. I got 1080 snowboarding. We got a
true.
lot going on over here.
All right,
All
Sean, you
right.
get 2 picks now.
All right.
You're getting valuable minutes from your future deep draft picks. here.
These games need to play on your team.
Yeah.
Like these games are going to be playing.
Listen. I lost Big Brain Academy, so I need some education back in my life. So I'm gonna take Art Academy.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, and then I also lost Nintendogs, but I don't really care about that. He was a throw. He was a trade chip no matter what. Anyway, I had another GM calling me, so if that trade didn't work out, I would have worked something out with someone else. I'm gonna get for when your eyes are hurting and you can't look at the regular screens anymore. I'm gonna get Game and Watch.
Nice.
Okay, nice. I wanted that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Game and Watch. Do I get the alarm clock with that?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, perfect. And do I get all the Lego sets with it too?
Why not?
All right,
All right.
that'd
so
be a
for
nice
me-
family. That'll be my family-friendly section.
So I need another good puzzle game. I know you guys are clowning on Panel de Pom, but I love Pom Pom Party from the Legend of Heroes series, which Sean and I both love, and that's what Panel de Pon is. So I'm taking it. And I've heard they had like good story modes. I've never really played one, but there is one on SNES. I'll be playing when I get
Ring,
through that
ring,
library.
ring. Ring,
Oh.
ring, ring.
Oh God.
All right, I'll pick
He's
up.
calling again.
Reluctantly picking up. Hello.
Yeah, so I know I said to that family that I take all the Pokemon games off their hands, but they're really bugging me now. So I think I'm gonna offer you every Pokemon game I have for 3D Mario.
No, you're barking up the wrong tree. I don't even really like Pokemon, so there is no way I'm taking.
Yeah, but I was calling you because I can't call that other guy anymore. So
You
why
want
don't
me to
you
get
call
correct
him?
one?
Yeah, you call him and you forward me to him, and I'll make him a grandfather offer.
Well, I mean, 3D Mario is my number one pick. So you
That was
have
me.
to-
That was just getting the door for you. You just forward
yeah.
me over to the other guy.
So let me see here. In order to get 3D Mario from Parrott here, so you give all your Pokemon games, you can give them all to Parrott, is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't
want-
even want 3D Mario. I was really just calling you so you could forward me to Parrot.
Oh,
He
okay.
blocked my number. I'm
blocked you.
sorry. He blocked my number. So I need you to call him on a 3-way call so I can be in charge.
Parrott, I'm calling you now. What is there anything you want? Is
hello?
your team happy?
Hello. Oh, hi, Straw. Oh my God. Why is this a 3-way call?
Sean will
Hey,
not-
it's that
Oh,
guy with the
jeez.
Pokemon guys again. Listen up. That family, they're still bugging me. I don't know why. I got all 5 of them for you. I'll tell you what. I'll offer all 5 of them for you if you can give me 3D Zelda.
Oh,
Oh my God. That's pretty enticing,
it's not a
honestly.
bad deal.
I'm gonna ponder that because I might take that. Just
Why don't we
the sheer
wait till the-
quantity of my team.
Should we wait till the end of the draft and then we'll
Yeah,
do
let
See,
me-
th-
wait
no,
till the
see, this
draft's
is one of
over.
those. This is one of those things. It's like if you don't do it
You gotta pull
now,
the
the offer
trigger.
might change. The offer might change. I might only offer 4 of them.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what? Just in the spirit of the way that I'm building my team, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right, there we go.
But,
All right.
but I also want Game and Watch.
Oh, Game and Watch, the real. If I'm gonna give you Game and Watch, I'm gonna need Dr. Mario back.
No, we're good. We're good. I'll keep going. Mario. All right, the 5 Pokemons for Zelda. I'll take that.
Well, now the offer's changed because you made a counter offer.
No.
I'm gonna need a conditional. I'm gonna need your next draft pick too.
You know what? You're gonna save me from having to take Steel Diver. Sure.
All right, perfect.
All right,
Deal's a
so-
deal. Thanks, son.
It's the Pokemons for Zelda.
Yep, 3D Zelda. Thank you. All right.
Putting that Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. But the second's good.
This is like that movie Draft Day.
I'm just gonna throw these randomly. I don't.
I gotta
I'll
say.
this one at the bottom, but
You took a headache off my
Sheer-
hands. He took a headache off my hands. Those parents.
I've amounted a huge
so funny
roster.
that
Sean is one injury away from
being done.
having the worst team ever.
You didn't
Parrot
know
somehow
the injury
drafted-
sliders are turned off.
Parrott somehow drafted 3D Zelda and Pokemon and then traded them both at one point. So
This is looking good for me. All right. It's my turn too.
yeah.
No, Sean took my next pick, so he can
Oh,
have the next
yeah,
pick.
So
All right.
You get a pick then.
All right. Well, with my next ring. No. Someone's calling me now. Someone's calling me now. Yeah. No, I can't do any more trades. I really don't have the assets. I'm sorry.
No.
Um,
You're like the Rams the year they went all in. You traded all your picks. For
yeah,
next
I'm
year.
gonna take Steel Diver. I'll take Steel Diver.
Ooh,
That
thank
would
God
be
I did not
Parrott's
want
pick
that one.
Steel
anyway.
Diver.
What is the ST again? What is that?
So that is art style. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
anything.
What's the next? What is Bit Generation?
That's like Bit Trip Runner, I think.
I don't think that's a Nintendo franchise. Does that
It
count?
was on the
Is that a-
list.
is
So,
that a-
if you guys want to look it up while I make my pick.
What is it? What is it calling
Bit
right now?
Generations.
Bit Generations. Bit Generations looks bad. I don't know what this is. I'm not drafting it. The only guy left on the board, I
Well,
think, with any
it's
potential
it's
is
my
Hotel
pick, right?
Dust. No, it's
Yeah.
my pick because it was Sean took my first pick on the snake, so this
Oh,
is my other
okay.
pick. And I'm gonna just take Hotel Dusk
right, that was-
because at least that's a
that was-
game I
yeah.
hear is good.
All right, well that made it easy because I was considering Hotel Dusk or Star Tropics because I actually did really like that first game, so it's good. All right, so we have reached. We each have.
Now Sean gets
has,
2
Sean has
picks.
2 picks, and Parrot and I each have 1.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Bit Generations. I was just looking at it. It's a collection of games, and one of them is like Pong and tennis. So yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
take that.
you need minutes, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised this guy fell. I don't know what's going on here. He wasn't on my board, but if he's gonna fall to me this far, I'm gonna take Excite Bike.
okay. I
It's
thought
'cause
that
I
was going to
tried
be the
Excite Bike
last pick.
I saw it. I played Excite Bike 64 the other day, and I was like, "This is one of the worst games I've ever played."
Do I get
Right.
the Mario Kart track with that?
Sure. Well, we're giving Sean whatever he needs at this point to compete. I'm gonna take the Japanese Elite Beat Agents game or whatever this one is because it's a music game at least. I would rather have that than, and especially since I missed out on Rhythm Heaven. So
And then I'm gonna have to take what's left. But honestly, I think I'm capped. I think I'm gonna have to waive this guy. It's
yeah,
pretty much as
we'll give
soon
him,
as I
we'll,
draft him, I'm gonna.
we'll give him to Sean since he has Art Academy. I'm really not sure what the difference is, so he can have Art Style and Art Academy.
Yeah, ring, ring,
I'm
ring, ring,
donating
ring.
my draft.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the draft is
Hang on,
over. All right.
hang on, wait. We got a last minute trade offer to Parrot. Hey, those parents those parents are calling me again. They already bought a house in my location. So, I don't know, can we rescind the trade and you get Steel Diver back?
No, hang it up. I do not want Steel Diver.
Alright, I'm gonna have to tell those parents.
Diver.
I guess I'm just gonna tell those parents, oh well, you gotta sell the house.
Yeah, gotta sell.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
It's
Steel,
like the
Steel
NBA
Diver.
draft. Yeah, you can't move till it's over.
Steel Diver and Tingle are on my no-fly zone. They couldn't even come near my team.
All right, so with that, our draft is complete here. Let's recap. So Parrot had the most picks. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't believe the
5,
first
6, 7,
overall
8,
pick
9,
was
10,
traded that
11.
late in the draft.
33 picks.
Parrot has 33 games. He's got a stacked team. If you had, let's do your top 5 that you're happy with right now. So if you had to rank your top
jeez.
5, what would you? I know it's hard for you, but
I somehow got 2D Mario and Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Those are definitely the 3. And Mario Kart would be 4. And then 5 is where it's really interesting. I don't know. I think I have a lot of things that were worthy of a 5th pick. Yoshi or Metroid or Pokemon's Mystery Dungeon. There's a lot of good stuff.
How many games on your list did I draft?
I kind of lost track.
Well,
I think. Well,
you
did you
drafted
draft
Mystery
or with your
Dungeon.
picks?
yeah.
With your picks, also, like I think at least like 6 of these teams.
You know what, Sean? I think if you would have had you really needed Splatoon on your team. I feel like that was one of the picks you traded to Parrot.
Yeah, this is. I think just sheer quantity wise, I think it's hard to argue that my team isn't the best, but people could make the debate.
Yeah, I mean, there's some lower tier ones. I feel like quality. I mean, Sean and I would have to compete quality. I'm not that. How many games? I have like 7 less games than you. Or
I have
6?
18 total
1, 2, 3,
games.
4, 5, 6. Yes, I have 6 less games than you. Which, some of those on your list, Parrot, I gotta say, I don't know how great they are, but
Like what ones? I don't feel like I have any bad games.
Picross,
on my list, I'll
I'm
be honest.
like, yeah, come on.
Picross is fun. It's a puzzle game.
Nintendogs was
fun
not on
game.
my list, but
$10 I got for free. Gotta remember what I paid for some of these. Nothing.
all right, yeah. Then so my list, I'm pretty happy with mine. I got Donkey Kong Country. I had to give up Xenoblade for it, but I feel like I already had enough RPGs. Pikmin is probably my biggest surprise because I thought for sure Parrot would nab that one. But 3D Mario is great. I'm pretty happy with my top 5. And then I feel like even like my middle of the draft, I did pretty well with Wario, Kirby, Mario, and Luigi. And I got I got the Mother series to replace Xenoblade with Donkey Kong. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my team. There's a couple games like I would have liked to get Luigi's Mansion and even all the Donkey Kong games, and Paper Mario. But otherwise, I'm feeling pretty good with my team. What about you, Sean? You were a mover and a shaker here. You were the Eagles
I'm gonna
draft
put it
night.
like this. I'm gonna put it like this. If you look at my first 7, so we got 3D Zelda, Smash Bros, 2D Zelda, well top-down Zelda,
Yeah, you do have all the Zeldas.
Paper Mario, Xenoblade, Golden Sun, and Mario Baseball. Those 7 right there,
solid squad.
I honestly, I don't think there's really a bad game. Well, I mean, some of those Paper Mario games are
Paper
bad.
Mario, yeah, you got some bad.
But
Some
I
of
would say I have some my top 7 there. We're gonna be relying heavily on them. But I'm good with that. I'm really good. You know what, Parrot? I will trade you the other 11 games I have for those Pokemon games back.
No.
What about just for
No.
what about for just the mainline Pokemon game?
For the mainline Pokemon?
And
I'll
wait,
give you- I'll give you-
wait. Mainline Pokemon and the Pokemon spin-off.
The only way I'm trading mainline Pokemon is if I'm getting one of your top 3 picks back.
Oh
so.
no, God no. No.
I feel like if he reorganized mine a little bit, like I would slide Yoshi and Metroid Prime and Luigi's Mansion all ahead of Donkey Kong, and I'm feeling pretty good about my top row games. And Splatoon, honestly, up there too.
Yeah.
You got, I mean, I'm kind of, we're cooking here. We're cooking.
Hang on, hours wise though, I might have the most.
I don't know,
hours,
man.
You know.
Maybe. It's hard to say.
Well,
let's say
Star has
guys-
every Kirby game ever existed.
Yeah, I do. That was a big pull. That was a big win. Picking that in the 9th round too, or 8th round. It's pretty good. I feel like my biggest sleeper pick was Kid Icarus. Honestly, with Uprising, I feel like that one really fell through the cracks. But yeah, you guys can let us know which team would you rather have. Because you got to think going forward, these are the only Nintendo games we can play now forever. Only I can play 3D Mario, only Sean can play Zelda, and only Parrot can play Pokemon. And Parrot can't play Pikmin anymore, sorry.
I lost Pikmin, but I basically have some sort of representative from every single Nintendo franchise.
You didn't get Fire Emblem, but you got Advance Wars, and you didn't get Pikmin, but you got... I guess I don't know what would be.
Pikmin is the one miss, but I wasn't going to overpay for Pikmin. I couldn't let my personal bias blind the value of Pikmin, and it's not above 3D Mario, 2D Mario, 3D Zelda, 2D Mario, Pokemon, or Animal Crossing, or Mario Kart, which are all my picks. So
I didn't realize you liked Mario
just,
Kart so much.
I don't really even like Mario Kart that much, but he's a talented kid. Can't you tell? He's worthy of the pick. The league is built around this guy.
I guess so. All right, well, you guys can let us know what you think of the draft. Who won this one? We're going to do more in the future. I think we're going to try to keep record of all the drafts we do, just to be this is our team going forward. So if we get into any arguments or we want to really review a game or something, guess what? You didn't draft it, so you clearly didn't love it.
So you can't play it, and you can't play it.
So we're gonna have to we'll do a Sony PlayStation franchise draft, and we're just gonna add them right to these rosters.
Yep.
See, that's where I'm gonna make it. That's where I'm gonna start.
I'm gonna struggle.
That's where I'm gonna really bolster out my team.
Sean's gonna be trying to trade picks to build. He's gonna be trading 1 pick to get 3 picks back. And the PlayStation.
Hey, you never know. I might be calling up for some of those Pokemon games for that PlayStation draft.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to do that one soon.
All right. Well, I think with that, this was fun. Like I said, we're gonna have to do it again. And until next time, sayonara.
Bye.
Yeah, I know. I made all the trades. Don't worry. Yeah, you don't have to live in my town anymore. I know. It's okay.